After her encounter with her husband that night, Mariam feared that Pastor Daniel would leave her with the children. However, days turned into weeks, yet Pastor Daniel didn't leave, but the tension in the house felt like a silent war. Mariam tried everything possible to please him. She cooked his favorite meal, keeping the house spotless, and even going above and beyond with the children, but nothing seemed to tell the coldness in his eyes. He remained distant and emotionally shut off, and though they lived together under the same roof, it was as if a barricade was formed between them. Hello, thank you so much for stopping by. If you are stumbling upon this video for the first time, kindly check the link in the description box to watch the first episode so that you can be able to understand the story properly. And please subscribe to this channel if you've not. Please support the growth of this little channel of mine by subscribing. Thank you so much as you subscribe. Now let's continue into our story. Mariam spent most of her days in prayers, hoping for some divine intervention. She attended church quietly, sitting at the back, no longer in the position of leadership she once cherished. People in the congregation whispered, and though no one knew the full truth, they sensed something was deeply wrong. Pastor Daniel's sermon became more fierce, as if he was preaching through his pain, trying to push the bitterness from his heart. His words were harsher than before, especially when speaking about sin and forgiveness. Mariam noticed this. Even the congregation noticed, and still the walls between them remained. One evening, as Mariam sat quietly with her two children, her daughter, little Sarah, looked up at her with innocent eyes and asked, "Mommy, why doesn't Daddy talk to you anymore?" The question hit Mariam like a punch in the gut. She forced a smile, though her heart ached. "Daddy and I are going through something right now, sweetheart, but everything will be fine," she assured her. Her son, David, who was more older and more perceptive, narrowed his eyes. "Did you do something bad, Mom? Is that why Dad is not talking to you? Or is that why Dad is mad at you?" he asked. Mariam's heart twisted. "Yes, he does, and that is why I believe he will forgive me too someday," she said. Even if her words fell hollow, she had to believe them for her children's sake and for her own sake. As rumors began to swirl more frequently, one Sunday morning, an elder in the church called Brother Chike approached Pastor Daniel after service. "Pastor, I need to speak with you," he said. Pastor Daniel, who was tired and weary from his internal struggle, nodded. "What is it, Brother Chike?" he asked. Brother Chike glanced around to make sure no one was listening. Then he began. "Pastor, the congregation is talking. People are beginning to ask questions about why Mariam stepped down from her leadership role. Some have even noticed that you two aren't as close as you used to be. Is there something that we need to know?" Pastor Daniel sniffed. "What are you suggesting?" he asked. "I am not suggesting anything, Pastor, but people are noticing, and as your brother in Christ, I think it is important you address it before things get worse," he advised. Pastor Daniel's jaw clenched. "There is nothing to address," he said. "My wife and I are walking through some personal matters. That is all anyone needs to know now," he said. Brother Chike hesitated. "Pastor, I said this out of love. Be careful. Secrets have a way of coming to life," he said. And with this word,